really important part for hyoid patients. Yeah, just rest those there for a sec. You want to get down below the xiphoid process, right underneath the sternum. Okay, take a deep breath in. Have to take a deep breath and then let it out and keep blowing it out slowly. Just keep blowing it out. I've got the stomach, the top of it right there, the fundus. I'm pulling that down. Yeah, there it was right there. Did you feel how hard that was? Another one now, deep one. And I usually do this 3 times in a row so that I can get that stomach pulled down as much as I possibly can in this time frame. And one more now. What you don't want to do is get right on top of that xiphoid process at the tail of bottom of the sternum, because then you can cause a sprain or even dislocate that xiphoid process, and that's very painful. A lot of patients who have acid reflux also have a blockage sometimes in their ileocecal valve. Yours is not too bad, but did you feel that gurgle?
Yes, sir.
So that's, I'm opening that up.
Sometimes I feel like soreness.
It's kind of right, yeah, it's kind of right where the people would think their appendix is as well. And then on this side, there's a valve between the large intestine and the rectum and the lower rectum, so that we want to get that valve working. And this one, make sure her ribs are lined up better. Now see, her ribs are pretty equal right now. That's good, but we are going to have her. Okay, so I'm going to get on his stomach here. I'm going to grab the stomach right here. Ooh, boy, did you feel that? That little pop right there at first? There it is. Okay, another one. There you go. Now his is actually a little bit harder and tighter than the last few patients that we've seen with hiatal hernia that's flown into Houston for care. We literally do have people from all over the world flying in here for treatment, just like Angel did. He's from LA, so he's still in the US, but we have several patients that have come here from LA. Yeah. Usually the ileocecal valve will be tender whenever you have hiatal hernia as well as this valve on the right side between the colon and the rectum. Right there, is that tender as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's higher than the right side, so take a deep breath in. Natalie, there you go. Now blow it out. Okay, now let me sink way down in here. I'm going to grab his stomach right here and I'm going to pull that way down. There it is, right there. Okay, another one. And exhale again. Yeah, right there it is. You can really feel these too because the stomach gets really hard on the top of it, called the fundus. Okay, one more time. Yeah, and let it all the way out. So you want to make sure you get below the xiphoid process and pull down to where you're grabbing the stomach, and then you pull it straight superior. They buy one unless they know how to do it. Take a deep breath in, let all your air out, and just exhale. Keep exhaling as I pull your tummy down right there. You feel it? Okay, another deep breath in, let all your air out. Now, and you see that I have some forward head posture and forward posture too. Now you know where I get it, doing this just all day on everybody, all week, every year, year after year for 34 years now. And I'm still pulling down. This is the last one. Did it 3 times, third time charm. Excellent. Let's check the rib alignment here. Now see, her ribs aren't that bad compared to a lot of our patients that have this condition. So take a look here where my thumbs are. Wendy, can you see down here? See how this left one, or this, yes, the right side, or left side over here is a little higher, about 1/4 of an inch than this side, but not bad actually. So I'm going to have you take a deep breath in. Let all your air out. Now I'm going to go down deep in here and I'm going to grab the fundus, or the top of the stomach, and I'm going to pull that straight down while you're exhaling. Keep exhaling. There you go. Good. Okay. Now, another deep one. And let me sink in here. Keep exhaling. You notice I almost have a martial arts stance when I'm doing this, and I'm grabbing the top of the stomach and I'm pulling straight down, and I'm also pushing it down here with my pisiform. Another deep one. And exhale. And a lot of times when we first start doing this, you'll feel that hard nodule down in there. You feel that right there while I'm on it? There we go. Okay. Now also people that have hiatal hernia or acid reflux oftentimes have ileocecal valve problems as well. Like right in there. Does it ever bother you? Do you eat popcorn or nuts or things with husk on them? Corn on the cob, stuff like that. There's a lot of corn up in Iowa and Illinois. A lot of good pheasant hunting up there too. I used to go pheasant hunting in Davenport all the time when I went to Palmer. And over here is a valve between the large intestine and the colon. Sometimes it gets stopped up too. So when you do adjust patients that have hiatal hernia, we usually do some colon massage on them as well. And you'll feel some little gurgles down in here when we do this. And you've been doing this to yourself a little bit too, right? Good. You have an advantage over a lot because you're already a massage therapist, so you understand a lot of this stuff. Okay. On this left side than it is right side. You can see that with my position of my thumbs here. So I'm coming down below his xiphoid process. Take a deep breath in for me now. And as the patient's letting their air out, I am putting a straight anterior to posterior, and now that's in the z-axis, and now I'm pulling the stomach down on the y-axis this way because it's slipped up into the esophagus here, and that's where it's secreting acid. Okay, again, deep breath. And let it all the way out. Now actually his fundus, or the top part of his stomach, has relaxed a great deal from what it was yesterday. Yesterday it was hard as a golf ball. Another one. And I usually do this in threes. And you'll feel the stomach actually kind of pop or slip back down through the diaphragm when you first start doing it. Now today I didn't feel that because it had already been pulled down yesterday, so that was good. Now I always check the ileocecal valve over here on the right side, which is between the small intestine and the large intestine. And I usually do a little clockwise rotation and massage down in the ileocecal valve, and then on this side there's a valve between the large intestine and the rectum here that gets caught up, especially if people are eating foods that have little husks on them like popcorn or nuts. Kind of get stopped up in there. Now take a deep breath in, let all your air out. I'm going to go way down deep under your sternum, under your left part of your rib cage. Grab your stomach right there and pull it straight down. Okay, and another deep breath in. Let it all the way out. Yeah, and one more time, please, sir. Yep, let it all relax out. Yep. There it is, right there. Oh yeah, very good. She's had a hiatal hernia problem, and we've been treating that, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that down again. Deep breath in. Let it all the way out. Okay, there we go. Good job. Excellent. Another one. As you can see, she's gotten to where she relaxes pretty well on this, so I can get way, way deep in there and pull her stomach straight back down through the diaphragm, which is what we adjusted from the rear when I was adjusting her lower thoracics, was the ribs that attach to the vertebrae in the lower thoracics make up the contact points or the attachments for the diaphragm on the left and right. Good. Okay, so let's turn you back on your tummy now for just